What's up, chat? How you guys doing today? Or this evening, I should say. It's late now. I have been waiting for you guys. I got a fan going up top. If it bothers you guys, let me know. I can shut it off. I'll deal with the heat. It's just really hot in my apartment. All right. Ooh, whoops. Slight boo-boo. Hold on. All right. So let me know how the game volume is for you guys. If you would prefer it louder, let me know. I was just checking the sound because I have it over here. Sounds alright. Oh, hold on. I fucked up. I gotta log out, log back in. Give me a second. Because I didn't have my controller plugged in. That's my fault. Alright, there we go. Alright, so where were we? Sorry, not close to my face. Alright, so we got two options right now, guys. Two options. So we could just jump right back into the next steps of our quest, which we were doing an investigation with Nahida, if I recall. Or we could do this, which this requires me to do Raiden Shogun's other story quest. So whichever one you guys feel like doing. We can start off with Nahida, and then if we need a change of pace, we could go see what's up with Raiden Shogun. I did a couple things. I raised my world level up to 7, I think. Yeah. And I raised up majority of my party to level 70. Actually, I think all of them now. Yeah. So, 20 level difference for most enemies. I can handle that. Where are we going? Look at this.
So, was that everybody? Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria. What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Not gonna lie, a week ago I forgot who the hell Sataria is.
Sataria
Sataria's already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret.
I think we went to his tomb. Like, I think I did that in a side quest.
Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take it. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
If King Desiree were to criticize Atari's actions...
Well, King Deshret is long gone. And Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers...
Oh, I remember now.
Definitely be weary
I
of
remember
us,
now.
And we may not get anywhere.
They were trying to get Sataria to turn on the church. Or the academia, my mistake. I remember now.
But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her...
So, you mean...
Yep. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure.
What's up, Yuri? Welcome to the
She'll
stream.
never guess that
We just started.
had anything to do with it.
Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
It's been a long week, but we here.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
So Nahida's gonna let us possess people?
Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why does he have to do this?
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
So that youth perk deck, someone thought of a way to brick your hand. What's up, Benji? Welcome to the stream. And what do you mean, Yuri?
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now,
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone.
Alright, then...
Alright, guys. Since you guys just got here, I was gonna let you decide. First off, let me know if the game volume is good for you guys. If you want it a little louder, a little quieter, let me know. Oh, the one with all the grade 3s? But, guys, we have two options right now that I can do. We can keep on going with the Archon quest. Straight up, no stopping. Or, we could do this. I need to do Raiden Shogun's Act 2 of her story quest to progress another, this interlude quest chapter. So you guys let me know what you want me to do. For now, we'll keep on going with the Archon quest until we get until we need a change, I guess. So we gotta wait till what time? 12? Raiden Shogun? Hold on, let me grab this quest real quick. Oh, the Fog Afternoon. Ah! We are divided. Waiting. There we go.
Something you wish to report? Go on.
Alright, so we're going up here. No, we're going right here. So who this?
Oh, here she comes. Sataria's here.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them.
It took me...
As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
It took me a little bit to remember where we were last week, but we're trying to turn Tataria against the Academia.
Paimon's starting to feel kind of nervous. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding...
All right, here we go. Can you do a quick pull? I could try. There isn't really a...
Right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides,
Oh.
everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
The only reason I haven't like pulled recently is because there's not really anybody on the banner I want.
Are you still listening to me, Nahida?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
What's up, Nick? Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Okay then. You just seem... strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Oh shit. I want to say it's this one.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Hart and Mart.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of...
Maybe wait for Wait, Ryan's getting another banner? When? Replaying Sonic and Shadow Generations. I love that game to death. I really should pick it up.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Second phase. Ooh. I would like to have Raiden. The gods.
The gods are asked Sitaria, why haven't you gone home?
Oh my god.
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really...
Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh?
I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine... And, if I may ask, Nahida, is there a specific god who's speaking to...
We know exactly who to say. The king.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to
Oh, we
me
didn't have to
is,
pick.
of course, the wisest and mightiest of all. King...
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the Academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
Oh. So they're manipulating these people.
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to...
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city.
Ooh.
I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
I think we did okay. Oof. Almost got caught.
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too.
There's a world quest about him? About, Deseret? I'm pretty sure I already did that one. Act 2 leads to a weekly boss. Ooh, I kind of want to do that.
Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand.
All I know are some abstract Harabata theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sitaria.
All right, let's do it. I never got the chance to mention it, but I'm hyped for they're releasing good. Yeah.
Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Oh, yeah. The new support looks solid. We gotta do this at night. Okay, I understand. After the doctor cutscene, do the Raiden quest. All right. Oh God, that's weird.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
I don't remember. Gardening.
Gardening? But don't you hate everything to do with plants?
Well, you see, a friend...
Fair enough.
Well,
I didn't think that was something you would consider. Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear.
I didn't know what to
I've been
pick.
thinking a lot about him. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he...
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormuz.
Oh, here we go.
Spread across He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
I forgot that they the people that follow King Deshret as their religion believe that the Dendro Archon took his mantle.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret.
Damn!
And now you spend all your time with those crooks.
Akeem, you don't mean... you...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
The Ponte and Sumeru quests are absolute cinema. Alright, awesome.
Can't pick a side? Me?
Oh, man.
Whoa. Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Before I knew I really started getting into the role.
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Satari, but once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything.
Alright, what's next? Follow Sataria.
Come on, Satari.
Oh, another one? Damn. Who this?
So, Shishan, have you noticed, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count.
Oh,
that
shit.
was really weird.
Oh, shit.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Ooh, remember Act 2?
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Fun fact, there's a door that leads to Conry in the Sumeru Desert. What?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who worked side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects.
Alright, Traveler needs to chill. He's going off.
Please, please stop!
Even now, Satari is still trying to run from her.
She can no longer justify it.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards.
This is the most important part of all.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30.
Oh shit, here we go.
Please help me pass a message to the Matra right away. The situation in the city.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Oh shit.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
What's up, Calic? Welcome to the stream.
King Deshret. Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Religion.
Miss Sataria,
You know...
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will... You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper child of King Deshret. Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret?
Hey, just getting in her
In
head.
fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Traveler's going in. He needs to chill.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
This is getting a little intense. I know we needed her help, but goddamn.
It seems that no matter where I run, I've also been running from my guilt this whole
Oh,
time.
there we go.
Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret?
Or the god himself.
The god himself.
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct. If you could provide some assistance
go.
in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods.
Here we go.
I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this
someone's trying to join.
situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme.
Here we go.
Which is what happened around the Sub-Zeru's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city. And even the sages are still quite wary of him.
Is that the
To fight
same?
against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all,
Can you
I'm
send-
an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside
If
of
you
the
want to.
project. One thing though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha.
I just know. I'm just gonna say I'm not asking, but I wouldn't say no.
Let me see. Let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the
If they can.
Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance.
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the document.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task,
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
the Dendro Archon. That's
Oof.
right. Her
Oof.
people are the ones we have endangered. She's
Oof.
the god of wisdom.
Oof.
She's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars.
Oof.
Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side.
I should also mention that there's a funny shout T-shirt I found on the caption of he's holding a coffee mug and it says coffee and food.
Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
That's actually a hilarious question.
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet.
All right. So now we gotta wait till 1900 the following night. Un momento. Alrighty. Did I not just do that? Oh, it's because it was still technically the same day. Okay, that was kind of silly. Because it was 4 in the morning. Here we go. Alright. Now you've got me curious. Alright, where to now? Oh, Nahida. Went for auto.
Catherine, we're here! Oh,
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
shh. We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need...
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play.
Alright.
After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
I like that response.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. Off? What do you feel is up? It's the middle of the night. Of course.
No, I think he's right.
It's a lot quieter than
If
usual.
you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the...
I also can't
I don't
quite
think
figure out
so.
why things feel a little off.
Oh boy. What do you mean, oh boy?
Now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Well, regardless,
Here we go. What are you guys talking about? Chat. You're making me nervous, chat. Alright. Oh, it's a cutscene.
what are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
The I Can Fix Him character is here.
The triumphant hero returns at last.
Nani?
And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Wait, he's number
For
2?
your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
Wait, why are they cheering for us?
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world.
Cool, mind control, got it.
My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh no, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Boy.
You need to get out of here.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here.
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
Oh, she's doing the thing. Now they know that where she is. They gotta go after her Gnosis. First time seeing Genshin, can you explain short what you have to do in this game? Or do you need to do missions? Okay, hold.
Meet again outside of the city.
Risto, welcome to the stream. I got you right after this cutscene.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be
Oh shit.
the god of wisdom.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit.
This should be far enough. Whew. Paimon needs to catch her breath first. Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
She can jump between mine, hopefully she's fine, yeah.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary.
So that guy's a beast, right? Being number 2?
He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the academy, and that even the sages are wary of him.
That must have been the guy.
Sounds like she must have been talking about the Yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui.
The Fatui are like the main bad guys of the game, by the way.
But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
I mean, probably.
Yeah, things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help.
Did they tell us what they want the Gnosis for yet? Did I miss that?
Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around. You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest? Even though we turned it down, there's no time to lose.
Alright. Alright, let me take this off for a second. Alright. So, let's talk about what just happened. First off, that cutscene was fire. That dude seems intimidating as shit. Risto, you said first time seeing Genshin. So, basically, think a typical MMORPG with some action elements and a gacha system. And that's basically what it is. The main character you pick is a traveler from another dimension. He kind of ended up here and got stuck here. And you basically are on his journey to find, or you can either pick the brother or the sister, and their whole journey is to reunite with their sibling. And you go through different regions of this world, and you basically help them with, life problems. He's the one who did human experiments on Kali. Oh, ooh. So at this point in the game, the map is massive. And every region, like I said, has its own storyline. This is the fourth region. The first one was the introduction. That's Mondstadt, ruled by, not necessarily ruled, but they worship the god of freedom. And we had to fight a dragon that was basically making tornadoes and shit and destroying everything. Then we had Leeway, which was the second region where basically the bad guys tried to use business to destroy stuff. Then down here we had Inazuma. This one was all politics, but it got crazy because everything was like samurai aesthetics. And now we're here in Sumeru, and we got human experimentation, mind control. Those devices on their head are supposed to be like almost like a Bluetooth device that you can like access information, but you're trying to use it to control people's minds now. So shit's getting crazy. And then there's gods and stuff, and we're actually about to go do a mission with a god. So now that we saw that cutscene, let's go knock out Raiden Shogun's little side quest. And like I said, gacha system. So the cool thing, the thing I do like about this game, besides the fact that it's an action-based fighting style as opposed to like a turn-based, you actively have to switch through characters while you're fighting to be able to incorporate different elemental reactions and whatnot. Like if you look at my 4 characters over here on the side, this is Lan Yen. She uses Animo, which is basically like air. Arlecchino, my glorious queen, she's a pyro character, so fire. Farina, she uses hydro or water, and then Clorinda uses electro, which lightning. I see. Damn, it looks fun. Let me show you a quick boss fight real quick. What's a boss with a lot of health? My team is kind of glass cannony because I basically jumped through the game at a really low level. So I will say this game does get pretty grindy because you have to get materials to level up, but it does get pretty fun. And I'm also the kind of person who likes to fight harder bosses even when I'm under leveled. So I was fighting bosses I shouldn't have been fighting at low levels. The game scales a little bit. As you progress through the game, you raise your world level, and when you raise the world level, the level of all the bosses and enemies around you also raises. So you can kind of control how high you want the difficulty to be. But let me show you a quick boss fight. Oh, I fuck it. This one might actually kill me now because I think he's gonna be level 90. This one's annoying. All right, let me switch to Arlecchino. All right, so put in my mark. Throw up a shield. Farina. Do her burst. Now we beat this thing's ass. Alright, Arlecchino is like a damage goddess. Stop it. Alright, go. Alright. I got guns too. Alright. Where you go? Where you go? Oh god. Oh no, I hate this move. I fucking hate this move. Nope, we're leaving. We'll just chill out here for a second. Cause he does like a big blast and it like always fucks me up. So I'm just gonna chill out here. Alright. Oh, did he erase Arlecchino's mark? Did I know her mark had disappeared? Listen. I'm gonna need you to stay still for a second. Alright, and then we got our elemental burst, which are basically like supers. Oh my god, I almost killed Arlecchino. You need to chill. Oh, wait, we can heal her. We won. Sweet. Damn, you go crazy. No, I am nowhere near good at this game. I am still a basic bitch. I just happen to have... So, long story short, I was never going to play Genshin Impact until this character. One of my reactions for a nerdcore song, an artist did a song about this character right here, and not only was I so like, I loved her aesthetic and her personality, but the track captured her story really, really well, and I just got interested. And I was like, when she comes around again, because basically the way you get characters, besides the fact that the game gives you some, normally you have to give them the fighting animations fire. Yeah, it is pretty fun. Normally you have to do this, which basically you spend resources. You can get some in game, but majority of the time, like if you really, really want a character, you usually have to spend a little bit of money. But you basically do a random. It's a gacha system. You can do 1 to 10 pulls and basically hope for your luck. There's a pity system, they call it, where basically it increases your chances of getting the characters. But I basically said when Arlecchino had another banner, I would start playing, and I've been playing since. She was the first 5-star character I pulled, and yeah, I basically built my team around her. Try playing Wua? Oh, Withering, is that Withering Waves? I'm not gonna lie, I am interested in playing Withering Waves. Alright. Where were we? Oh yeah, we're going to do Raiden Shogun story. But if you like MMOs, it does have a very MMO feel. These are all the quests I have right now that I can go do. I basically saved the main story quest or the Archon quest to do on stream, but there's a lot of all this shit. Yes, we're going to do iStory quest. Well, her second one. We did her first one already on stream. You want me to do 110 pull? Fine. I just wanted to save it because it's not, like I said, there's not any characters on this banner I actually want to do. But I will do one for you, Benji. I kind of like her with the cannons. So do I have enough primos for 10? I do. So if you look up in the top right corner, the little like bluish pink circle, that's the resource you use to make your wishes, which are your pulls. And then I have 1,800 primo gems, which you convert into the wishes. So many quests. Listen. I haven't been able to like seriously play in a little bit. I did the most playing today that I've done in like weeks, where I leveled up all my characters to 70, raised my my world level, grinded for some more artifacts. My artifacts are pretty fire now. I'm pretty happy with them. All right, 110 pull. 110 pull for Benji over here. No way I just pulled a 5-star.
Monster.
Yo, you know what's funny? I actually wanted the Luke.
If you have things you want to get done,
I was just complaining today that I wanted another Claymore character that I actually want to play as, and you know what? I ain't even mad about it. I ain't even mad about it. So the Luke got the sauce. I ain't even gonna play. That motherfucker won't leave me alone. Look at this dude. Hold on. I know we get resources for leveling up to 20, so I'm just gonna level up to 20 real quick. Give me stuff. We have so much resources. I'll take that. So let me show you who I just got.
This is ill-advised.
He's only level. I just leveled him up to 20. That's how you level up. You have resources that you spend. I don't know if I give you luck or curse. I know I don't have Diluc and I wanted Diluc, so I'll take it.
let's finish this swiftly.
All right, so obviously he can't do much right now because fucking. Look at that. He just beats your ass. That's his. And he's got this fucking fire ass combo, and then he has a move where he like throws a phoenix at you. I gotta level him up though.
My blade will lead us through the shadows.
Chlorine's so clean. All right, so let's go do a story quest. No, that's not what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Why is it doing that? Thank you. Okay. Cool. So basically, we have a list of side quests that you unlock as you play through the storyline, where it's basically the characters you meet. They all have, like, some of them have all their own main quests. Are you playing anyone in Inazuma banner later on? I just found out Inazuma's getting a banner, and obviously I want Raiden Shogun. I mean, come on. Am I going to try to get any of her constellations? Probably not, but I want to at least have her. When is that banner coming out? Does anybody know? I really need to pay attention to the news. She's next patch. She won't be on the banner, on that banner. Ah, you make me sad.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Alright.
Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful consideration, we believe that
The Traveler would be the most suitable candidate, right?
Of course.
I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to... Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job is the Yashiro Commission. Apparently, Rift Towns are attacking the roots of the sacred Sakura nearby Mount Yogo in great numbers.
All right, so the Yashiro Commission is a group of people in their government that helped us out. Rift Rounds are like interdimensional fucking monsters that we gotta fight.
Rift Hounds? Not
Yes. We are not sure where exactly these creatures come from. But this time, the sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. I trust you are aware of this already?
All right, let's get it.
Then you can...
Is the Tenryu Commission?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the sacred Sakura's root system is vast and complex, and faced with the unpredictability and scale of the Rift Town's attacks, they are finding it difficult to defend against them. Their main priority is to protect the civilian population, so they are actively looking to cooperate with all other available forces to eliminate the monsters. The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryou Commission with their work. But so far, the combined efforts to combat the Rift Towns has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation.
What the fuck does ameliorate mean?
You have our deepest gratitude.
Alright, let's go.
Relax. We'll be back before you can say Ad Astra Abasosk.
Alright, let's go. Transient dream. Alright, where are we going? That's far. Alright, let's fly. The traversal in this game is pretty fun.
Into the shadows.
Besides the fact that we don't have mounts, which is probably my only complaint about the game. Alright, let's do it. Come here, bitches. What's up, Hutao? Welcome to the stream. Oh shit, hold on. We were actually just with Nahida. Hold that thought. Let me kill this thing. Oh, I forgot these things poison me. I hate that. Hold on. They actually beat my ass and I forgot about it. Huh. There we go.
Torn to oblivion.
Oh! There's Raiden. They just died.
Shogun? Wait, no. Could also be A.
Queen! Alright. Hutao, we were actually doing the Sumeru Archon quest. We were actually just with Nahida. We decided to take a quick detour and go do one of Raiden Shogun's quests. Which element is my favorite? Aesthetically, I would probably go with lightning. Functionality, probably air. Still need a little more red color on the enemy levels. Doesn't matter, I still clap cheeks.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Why the heck aren't getting sound before? What do you mean?
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right?
Is it too low? Do you guys need me to increase the volume?
You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Hi, Farina. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you're on my main team.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself. Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous Rift Hounds.
I fucking hate fighting Rift Hounds because I hate the fact that they corrode me. They piss me off.
Worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you. If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
We walked Inazuma together. Hi, Arissa. Welcome to the stream.
Why?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. But Rift Hounds attacking the sacred Sakura. It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
Is she talking about Conria? My run is not properly built. I completely forgot about her. Oh my god.
A disaster?
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely.
Is this where her obsession with eternity comes from? You're doing Raiden's Archon quest or the Raiden story quest? We're doing the story quest. We're actually, as far as the Archon quest goes, we are actually in Sumeru. We were just with Nahida, but we decided to... We just met the doctor. For anybody that wants to know exactly where we are. We literally just watched the cutscene where we met the doctor. The dude's fucking cool as shit. But we decided to take a little veer because we all love Raiden, and we're doing her second story quest right now.
The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard.
And Ray told me that this leads to a weekly boss, and I like the boss fights.
Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
Ooh, Conria.
So you've heard of it too.
So she is talking about Conria.
That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one.
His vision is still unknown, by the way. Whose vision?
But
the doctor's?
Caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work from the traces they've left in the surrounding area. There should be...
Alright, let's go.
I feel so safe when we're in Ace
Let's go clap cheeks.
Having someone uber powerful on your team kind of makes you feel invincible.
Uber powerful is hilarious.
After we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Conria.
Right, because her and her sister were at the war with Conria, right? So for... Hold that thought. Alright, let me heal up real quick, because I took way more damage than I liked.
Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Alright, so for anybody who's not... We have a lot of new faces on the channel. So since you guys have never seen this before, this is my squad. Arlecchino's the main. She's actually the whole reason I started playing this game in the first place. Oh, I gotta do the whole introduction now because I got so many new faces. Alright, so my team is built around Arlecchino. Obviously, she's a damage monster. Lanyan is a shielder, is the second, the second best shielder in the game. So she is basically to cover for the fact that Arlecchino and Chlorine can't heal. And then Farina is my, off-field DPS, and she kind of fills that role of buffing up my damage even greater, while also being able to pseudo-heal if I need her to. So yeah, that's my squad. But how I got into Genshin is a glorious tale for all the new faces. My channel started off as a reaction channel. I still do reactions, and one of the artists I react to did a song on Arlecchino. And I was so in love with the song that I was just like, the next time Arlecchino becomes available, I'm going to play Genshin. And here I am. She was the first 5-star character I pulled. As a matter of fact, I'm about to show y'all the song. Because why not? The same artist also did a Farina song, and it's fucking amazing. And I don't even know Farina's story. And I damn near cry every time I listen to it. So, check this out, chat. So the artist's name is Hollis CG. For anybody who's never heard of nerdcore music, basically artists take anime, video games, movies, and they make their own original songs based on said characters or said themes of said series or however else they want to spin it. But this one is one of my favorites.
Listen closely, children, there's a
Let me put the volume up.
you must learn. Where we stand, the past was present. Past us fast, our paths are pleasant. One with every hope there was, and two who fought when one was gone.
Doesn't she have such a great voice? And then she kind of got the song has kind of like a creepy vibe to it, which let's be real, Arlecchino's pretty intimidating when she does like anything. Okay, okay, so if I'm not stupid, Shogun rerun in 10 days. All right, cool.
Old ones burning with thrones becoming pyres. Last one standing, no anger, never crying. An ancient chapter, and now you answer to me.
Like I saw this, I was like, who is this? I need to know. Like the aesthetic, the black and white with the red accents. Like I was just like, I was already in love with the way she looked, and then the rest of the video just did it for me. Yes, Benji. Yes, I am.
Drawing the line, standing tall, smoke in your lungs, and here we are. So show your conviction to the kingdom be proud. Father, you cry for me, we're far from heaven now. Always as my flames are dying down.
I hope so, because I want to get her to C6 or at least C4. I have her. I got really lucky when I pulled her because I actually pulled her and another copy, so I already have her at C1. But I'm gonna keep my ears out. Farina, don't go anywhere because I want to show the song that this artist made for you too. Oh, and then of course I found out that she not only transforms, is a boss fight, but also fights with scythes. And this was at the time where I was playing Final Fantasy 14 and playing a Reaper. So shit was crazy to me.
Run free, take it from me. Don't believe in a mother's cruelty. So prove you're worthy.
My beloved Farina, I love it.
In praise of shadows, red death casts a stone. With strength and your strength alone, defend your home, it's burning. I'll protect you, care for you, even if I hate to let you know. Reflected in you is a face that I lost long ago. So show your conviction to the king, do me proud. Father, you cry for me, we're far from heaven now. All is ash, my flames are dying down. Tainted by fate, you learn we're far from heaven, far from
She's so cool. Okay, that is a little loud.
Show your conviction to the king, do me proud. Father, you cry for
Have a great day, Zaf. I'm going back to sleep. Thanks a lot for the info on the game. Yeah, Risto, have a good night. And yeah, check it out. It's free to start playing. Arlecchino is my goat. Between her and Farina, I just want to make it to Fontaine so bad. And then this is the song, the same artist did a song for Farina, and I don't know which one I like better. To start playing, you might spend money. Maybe. Like, I love the thing with Arlecchino is not only do I love her aesthetic and her fighting style, but her personality reminds me very much of Virgil from Devil May Cry, where she's kind of cold, kind of callous, but she actually cares a fuck ton. and she just has that swagger. You know what I mean? Yes, Benji, I'm glazing. But tell me I'm wrong. Hold on. And then this song she made about... This is the one she made for Farina, and this one just gets me in my feels. Now, I don't know Farina's story, but you'll see why. Even though I don't know her story, why this gets me emotional.
Drop by drop, a guilty masquerade, parading across the stage. The people miss it as I break so slowly. I need no rest. I'll do my best. For them, life goes on. They may not understand, but now I think I do. We cheated the heavens just to see that hope's through. I promise you that I'll be happy. If not right now, another day we'll have a dream. You had to go, it's okay. Leave all the pain fly away. Let's see what's left of me.
Not gonna lie, Benji, I didn't know that. Thank you for that information. Now, again, I don't know Farina's story, but the way this clicked for me, for you guys that don't know me, I actually lost my best friend about 10 years ago. And this whole thing of I'll live the life we always wanted, it's almost like I'll keep moving forward. And it just really hurt me. Kind of, that's a fandom joke, ain't it? Oh. I love her voice. Are you talking about the people drowning? Because I get it.
Life goes on. They may not understand, but now I think I do. We cheated the heavens just to see that hope's through. I promise you that I'll be happy. If not right now, another day we'll have a dream. You had to go, it's okay. Leave all the pain fly away. Let's see what's left of me. I'll live the life we'd always wanted. The curtains down, the stage is dark, it's time to breathe. You had to go, it's okay. No more performing for fame. Let's see what's left of me.
Oh, the breakdown. Better than the other Archon Quest, Fontana's Peak. Alright, now that I'm in my feels, now that we had that little segue, I hope you guys who are listening to that for the first time enjoyed it. Which one do you guys like better, the Arlecchino song or the Farina song? I don't know. Like, I like Arlecchino as a character, but the Farina song just gets me in my feels. Alright, back to what we were doing. Alright guys, so the volume got adjusted a little break, so let me know if the game is too loud. Or if it's too low. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit. So let's get to it. Hold on. Gotta make sure I can see the chat. All right. Well, you can't have somebody named Farina jump into the fucking into the chat and me not show that. Like, come on. All right. All right, let's do this. Down there. And it's funny, if you look at my team, 3 out of the 4 characters are all Fontaine characters. Look for marks left behind. The fact that the enemies are 86 now is hilarious. No, I'm glad I pulled for her. She's been great on my team. And I'm excited to like learn her story. Alright, where are we supposed to go here? Hold on, I see something I want. Gimme. Oh, there we go. Did I go too far? Who the fuck's that? Oh, it was just for 2 of you guys. Why can't I examine it? I'm standing on top of it. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, okay, I guess I just keep going.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing?
The real questions.
Huh?
What the fuck?
What's this? Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on our journey.
Fatui means fool in line. I didn't know that.
But why would they appear?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
Interesting. Do the trees hold memories? I've seen stuff like that in other media.
Can't go on like this. Not when the other troops.
What happened here?
Who are you? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, we will defend Inazuma until our You don't know?
Ooh, I almost shot my controller.
Dark beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They are merciless, ferocious, and they will devour every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour.
But look, none of that seems to be going.
Not right now, but they'll be back.
Oh, look, he's a fool.
Get out of here. Now, there's no time left. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on, but I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
What the fuck happened?
I'm right here.
Oh?
It's the Shogun? You're back. Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma.
What is happening?
Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
To be fair, her ultimate attack is basically a one-shot.
Calm down. The war you speak of.
Over.
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
What?
He's dead.
But how? I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Ew.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
Huh. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma.
Yes, I do know about the giant snake that she fought.
Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun.
Oh, this poor guy.
As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you.
I love her burst animation for a second person's view.
What's wrong with him?
He's at peace.
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land.
Man, I'm good,
the
huh?
Sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this...
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago.
He mentioned that the Shogun was absent.
Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Conria.
I'm still very confused about the conflict with Conria. Like, did the gods initiate it, or did Conria? Because apparently Conria attacked Inazuma. But if the Conria is like located in Sumeru, like what happened? Like what? Like were they retaliating? So that's why they just attacked the entirety of Teyvat? Like what happened?
The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late. Otherwise, it would spread. But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
Yeah, I know it's underground, but like, is it like large enough like to spread through Teyvat, or is it in like one localized area?
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Conria?
Indeed.
Huh.
Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma.
This is really interesting.
In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that but even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
Hey.
Is this the loss that Amiko mentioned?
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the... But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard.
Oh, nice.
Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever.
I'm so happy the characters are so layered.
When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, all those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for.
She can still. I like her concept of eternity. It was just her execution that was wrong. She should be fighting to keep her kingdom eternal, not necessarily keeping it static. You know what I mean? Like allowing it to maintain its existence as it evolves into the future.
As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their warriors of the past who spilled your blood on this land. Your noble souls now rest in I will never forget you, and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come.
Alright, let's go fuck some shit up. Oh, there they are. Oh shit! I was not ready to switch to her. That was hard. I love the way electro characters fight.
There is no escape.
Come here, bitches. Hold this. Oh, they died.
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go! No?
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Ah, makes sense! Spoken like a seasoned shogun! The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely... Hey! The same light is leaking out again!
Just in case, Aether's sister was also in Korea. I know that.
Furuyama?
Is she gonna end up seeing her friend?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's...
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea.
Yeah, that's funny.
He brews some of the very...
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in Your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. After all, it's quite a mess.
What should we do? Oh, yeah. Sheesh. There's monsters everywhere out there. It's pitch black.
I see. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. So I decided to stay. And now the Almighty Shogun is here. I have even... Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
You know, that's a pretty rational thought.
People flee out of a desire to live on.
Oh,
and the desire
God.
to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life.
Benji, that is a question. Ew.
But me, I have no such thoughts. The Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her. Just listening to her stories.
All right, we gotta blow by this.
Good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades.
She said
disappears
that?
completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have.
Is this-
Seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts.
Was this her
and have
sister
no
that said that?
regrets in the end.
Was this her sister that said that? It doesn't sound like A at all. No, it definitely doesn't.
So you see, as bleak as things may be now, it won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the almighty Shogun for the last time. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old
I like this guy.
so-and-so by then.
He's very logical.
Oh, goodness me. The almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. One moment, I'll just... I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
Poor guy.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself. I couldn't possibly have my guest.
Don't worry about it.
Almighty Shogun.
Oh,
This
I gotta
case
fetch
is
it.
Complicated. It's quite leave it to us.
But... Well, okay. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
Alright, let's find the tea set.
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right now, but at the same time...
Damn, mad far. Sometimes I remember Traveler lives in a tea set and I giggle.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
It's the Traveler. And the almighty Shogun.
Yep.
How might I be of assistance?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro
Please step into the courtyard and
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the Traveler.
Oh?
Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Huh? Is this how you guys would act if you guys met her?
It's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts.
So yeah, it was her sister.
So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto. He may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it.
Ah.
The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
Oh, poor eye.
Makoto had pretty
Indeed we did. It was, in her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better
Ambitions.
future held by living beings.
Ooh.
They are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me.
I remember that when we fought. Oh, that was actually like one of the most badass scenes where we saw like all the memories of everybody. It was like all their ambitions from their visions.
Now, it seems like she was right.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a
Sorry
bigger
for all the
picture
yawning.
than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition.
Pull for sure if you like cryo. Yeah.
An ambition is a yearning for something material or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct.
That's
Something eternal.
quite a lot to take in.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
It seems more in line with how humans view the world.
Yes, it does.
She's good with Farina?
I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was...
Do you feel you're starting to understand?
You have already witnessed my previous views on but now, I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in...
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty
Do you have
Shogun.
other teams set up than your main? Not yet, Calic. It's because I've been focusing all my resources on just them.
It's all good, sir.
Like I've started to like try and mess with different team compositions, but like not only does my team work as far as like spitting out DPS the way I want it to, I also enjoy playing as all these characters. If there's other characters I want to make a team around, like I still have C6 Rosario, I have C6 Chevreuse. Like I don't have any other 5-star characters I really want to build around. What's that one Cryo dude? I do like him. I like Chongyun a lot. Yeah, I got Chongyun at C6. My team comp are all Archons. Of course they are. You was my first main.
Hey, where'd he go? He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain.
So we didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Oh, Paimon said.
The information held in the ley lines is complex. Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set.
So we're gonna make our own tea?
Perhaps I should try I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions.
Piping hot tea with the tea set.
The tea is ready. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. You're right. But the things we've seen today have
Hold on a second,
brought back
guys.
many memories for me.
There we go.
I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back.
I think I like this.
Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may.
I think I like this quest more than the first act of it.
The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu.
She died in that...
Yes.
Yes, we knew that.
She went to Conria alone, without telling me.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to... But this time, The circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden.
Oof.
Yes. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of... It was there that we bid each other a final farewell.
At least I got to say goodbye.
I cried bitterly. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to... It was there and then that I resolved to pursue...
That's quite a story.
Mm-hmm. A testament to the decision I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely and brought back to Inazuma.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was with the help of the sacred Sakura's power. I was finally able to overcome the monsters.
This is all really hard to understand. Kind of beyond...
Yes. She had such a great love for this land, and for its people.
Sorry, I'm trying not to interrupt Ai too much.
In this respect, I still do not compare to her.
But basically, her sister died, and her power made this sakura tree appear that's been, like, cleansing the world.
I once told myself that but even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Sister.
Oh. I guess we haven't...
I had heard that you were looking for your family.
I guess we haven't actually talked to Ai about the whole reason we're on our journey.
You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, and also, my mind was consumed entirely with the...
Oh, well, boy. Both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea? Thank you.
That was deep.
We should go. Let's keep following.
Alright, let's look for the next one.
Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Alright, where are they? Nope, I went too far. Continue pursuit. The fuck am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Ah, here we go. No, that's not the way either. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, nobody saw that. What the fuck? Go to the door frame? What door frame? Oh, wait. Ah. If I want to? Am I supposed to go down? Oh, here we go. Let's clap cheeks.
Once again, please leave them to me.
Oh, we gotta play as her again?
Hey!
Oh shit, we are.
Illusion shattered.
All right. Die.
There is no escape.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Hey, hold this. Am I just realizing now that her fighting style changes when after she uses her super or her burst? Oh, I was like, where'd she go? Okay.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. We'll deal with them. Look, that's the same light again.
Time for another trip down memory lane. She looks so cool when she's in burst. Okay.
Where am I?
I don't know if you remember the first time I got to use her, Calic, if you were here for that, but I was complaining that I thought her burst was too simple. Like, they had hyped it up so much, and then it was just, you know, quick slash, done. But it's because it's a transformation. I didn't realize that. So she does the animation, she does the cuts, and then she uses her sword after that. I'm literally just realizing that now.
Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right.
We, the Shogunate Samurai,
Be right back, guys. I'll let this cutscene play.
To the very end.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
Don't. It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us.
What am I gonna do, the Monster Archon quest?
Just
I don't
the
know.
sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our heart. This hope is the light that will guide us.
Everyone, on me!
Oh.
We'll help too!
Let's go.
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Alright, let's get it.
Protect the almighty Shogun!
Into the shadows. Time to
All that. I think I'm most happy about my team now, like after getting all the accessories and whatnot and figuring out how to play it. My team can actually put in damage, not just with other, you know.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few rift. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City. And
when everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely returning,
Well, what are you?
we will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our
Well, that's probably how they died.
just leave it to us. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the time. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will all...
Oh, thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma.
She sounds so emotional and so
It
cute.
this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
That was cute.
They're gone.
It was both. The people's
said
sacrifice
before, I'll
has
say it again.
always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moment. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will.
Oof.
You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, but even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now, and that's what counts.
Thank you for your comforting words.
Ryan is really good at parenting.
This is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon, and I have neglected it for far too long. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior. But what Inazuma needs more, even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things. Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient. Proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Hey, I got a dumb question, chat. Just because I don't remember. Did she give up her gnosis to the Fatui?
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you've...
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being.
She gave it to the Pink Fox lady. Right, and the Pink Fox lady made a deal with one of the Fatui members. I remember now. Okay.
I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Right, because didn't she have to trade it to save us? Because weren't we like knocked unconscious?
Alrighty then, let's...
Hey, where's this boss?
He looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions. She seems to have changed. Huh? What's wrong, eh?
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
Here we go.
It looks like the situation... No need.
Wait, what'd you say?
Why?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past.
What the fuck? After lore. Oh, is this the same kind of tree? Oops. Go to the cave below Narukami Shrine. Did I know there's a cave down there? Uh-oh. How do I get in? Chat, how do I get in? Go back to the tree and give offerings, I think. Oh god. I don't know if I even have offerings to give.
Another bad one? No, let me try. Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Oh, alright. Do I have enough now? Bottom left. Clearly I missed something, hold on.
Another bad one? No, let me try.
I'm confused. What am I supposed to do here? What level? Chad, did I fuck up? Are we gonna have to stop here? That's gonna make me sad. And to unlock a new ability for the Electro Garna. Oh. When a character's elemental is electro and the elemental energy is less than or equal to 50%, slow energy regeneration. Ah, okay. But like, where are the electro particles around here? Oh, is that it right there?
Loaded.
Because I don't see the electro particles anywhere. Where is it? Oh, is it this? I don't think that's it. Chat, help! I don't know what to do. Oh, is that it right there? No! The wings didn't come out right away. Fuck. You need those pink things with the electro to get them, but it's not what you need. Okay. Sorry, I think I figured it out. That thing over there, right?
Into the shadows.
There we go. We got it. We did it. Ew, basic glider. Listen, I only have like 2 gliders. Oh, is this our boss fight?
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
It's getting worse again. This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? Why would she seal?
It looks like she will no longer allow me.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
I'm so confused.
Follow me.
Where we go?
The puppet? Wait, I'm very confused. Wait, so is her sister's consciousness alive? Don't get one shot by the boss. What do you mean, Benji?
Paimon's dizzy. What? Whoa. This place. Look, it's another.
We meet again, traveler.
Wait, so it's the puppet?
This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that...
I'm confused.
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
I think I get it. So the puppet's programmed to behave a certain way. Ai's consciousness was in the other plane, and now she's using the puppet's body. So because she's acting, oh my god, my hair looks crazy. Because she's acting against her original programming, the puppet's trying to stop her.
Wait.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body.
Ah, okay.
As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile but inside a realm of consciousness. I exist independently of her. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
I didn't know that.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but
It's a bit extreme.
showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day.
Hey, character development, right?
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way?
Let's go.
Can't you talk it through or something? But they both just want the best.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun.
Interesting.
It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred.
This is interesting.
All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time.
Like, I don't even want to skip anything.
Rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity.
Ooh, that sounds hard.
And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A.
Oh, that was hard. I'm sorry. I'm not. Raiden Shogun got the spear out, ready to fight. With her eyes glowing and the fucking sword, she looks ready to go. Oh, that was cool. That was cool.
In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced.
Oh shit. Hold
Your
on.
blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth. Never shall it shine as brightly as it once did.
Oh, alright. I need to actually, like... I think it's cool that I'm getting to do this as Oh, shit. Hey, do me a favor. Hold this.
Now you shall perish. The Kitsune sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the floor as pitch black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
Whoa, she's healing. What do you mean she's healing?
Your fate is decided. This world, a fleeting shadow.
Fuck she go?
Erase all threats. Weak.
My health. Ah!
I shall not fall here.
Oh wait, I healed. Why'd I heal?
Torn to oblivion. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time.
Alright, I should have backed away.
Ascending.
Oh my god.
Inferior.
Ah! Bitch, relax.
Inferior. Strike dead. Inferior. Now you
Hold
shall
that.
perish.
I missed?
Pathetic. Weak.
Oh cool, I can't damage her now.
Shine down.
There we go.
The eye sweeps the lands.
Continue to attack what to destroy it? Oh, I almost got her.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Okay, we're good. We're good. I see. We just gotta make a safe spot. Easy.
Inferior.
Bitch. Whoa, relax. Alright, now I'm getting mad. I would like to be able to hit you. God damn it. Fucking die. I missed. Alright, we got her.
Only emptiness.
I wanted to finish her with the burst.
Finally defeated her?
That would have been a cool way to finish it, but she told me no. Sorry, guys.
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
Sheltering?
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be...
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
Alright, I get it.
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place. It is about time that I learned to trust them. I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity.
Get
I
it.
vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness.
Alright, she's kinda, yeah, she's a badass. She's great.
During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means...
Pass on my words.
So she's just gonna stay there and fight for a fucking how long?
Looks like we got... Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again. Yeah, we should help her
Okay,
out,
so we're not
like
done.
the last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her with... Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to Awa. Oh, but we also can't... Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in.
Same power scaling as Sid.
Brain juice, don't feel Paimon now. Oh, you're right. Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm plane thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can turn to. All right, up the mountain we go.
This is taking a little bit longer than I was expecting. Oh, alright, cool. They brought me up the mountain. Miko, come here.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess.
I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
Sassy.
You're always
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase.
Oh, yeah. Something really big.
Oh, right. Makoto's our friend,
I
right?
see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date.
That's a good way to put it.
Stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable. Presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities.
Filipino mommy?
Yes, that sounds like A, all right. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help?
Oof.
Is she playing dumb?
Uh-huh. You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Ooh.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive.
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there. Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on. First things first.
Alright, so I guess we're going back down there?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Return to the entrance to the secret realm. Okay. I'm assuming I'm gonna need this again. Did I go too far? I think I did. Oh, guys, Angel's coming to join the chat. Hi, Angel. Everybody say hi to Angel. Come on, Angel. Come sit with Daddy. Alrighty. Good girl. She'd climb my leg. Oh, so now I don't need it. What the fuck? Why even have it in the first place?
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can...
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you...
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time.
Awesome.
This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, I'm on seeing you then. You two can...
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's
Duh.
the big deal?
That's a big deal.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Well then, the door's open.
Let's rock and roll.
I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands.
Alright, let's get it.
For my sake and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
Here we go. Let's see what's gonna happen next, chat. Oh shit, cutscene. I wasn't expecting this. What the fuck?
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
I love that he was focusing on a bunch of pictures. It was all I. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yep, we here.
You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
How long has she been fighting?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered.
Oh, she gets it
For
now.
your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you bring honor to the title of Guardian. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel.
Am I part of this?
The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new.
I didn't think they've been fighting for 500 years.
The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. Energy.
Wait, what? I have my sword out? What the fuck is that? I don't like it. I don't like it.
Turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds.
She looks amazing. Oh, so I just get permanent. So I am just permanently on her burst mode. That's cool.
Witness the final calamity.
What the fuck is that? Fuck her up. I'll try to get out of there.
Eternity is in my hands.
This boss fight's dope.
Shine down.
Oh, I didn't realize they were releasing like energy waves.
The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed.
Fuck her up. Fuck, I tried to get away. Get her.
There is no escape. In fury.
Got her. Easy peasy. The actual weekly is harder usually? Makes sense.
This is the end. You have won.
That was fire.
I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future, and you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens.
That was the most Rock Lee line ever. Or like straight up Naruto. My reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. That sounds so Goku.
And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Musou Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me.
I love it.
I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power.
I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. What's up, Batman? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you came at a great time, bud.
This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Musou Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and you have my approval.
Whoop.
Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer... From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant.
I love
won't
it.
design
I love
any
it.
more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool.
Character development.
You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow.
Okay, that right there with the way they turned the camera angle, that was cool.
The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in... Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Oh? Oh, it's gonna be a memory of her sister.
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in Makoto?
Oh, this is awesome. This is a great way to end her
I'm
storyline.
so happy. You've come so far. I left a faint fragment of my will in Musou Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released.
Ah.
A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me.
But... you never mentioned this to me.
Everything happened so suddenly. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden.
Well, to be fair, you died.
I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time,
to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion. And I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime, but I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Here, take it. But it is you who must take the most.
What was the gift? Oh, cutscene. What is that?
Light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you.
So she connected the realm of consciousness with the real world through the Sakura tree?
Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
Okay, so her power that was the sacred, the Sakura tree on the outside was supposed to stay until she was ready to move into the future. After leaving the realm of consciousness, returning to the shrine, you relay everything to
So the A
Miko.
of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past.
Ah, I
No
see.
matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
So that's how it just appeared.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything...
The seed.
It's...
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's...
I know what you mean. Perhaps a higher power really was involved in all of this.
Hold on.
But whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all.
So I've been noticing more on this stream than any other that sometimes as they're talking, there'll be words not highlighted, but like they'll have something so you know what they're talking about. In this case, when it's saying a higher power, it's saying Istaroth? What the fuck is Istaroth? Chat.
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness.
No.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how... I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it... And obviously, it's fair to say that very little time passed between
it looks
the
like
moment
a
you
fox.
came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you? At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space.
Alright, now they're getting complicated.
Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was... Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were... The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time...
I don't think we fully know yet, but she's the ruler of time. Okay.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared.
Makes
My
sense.
first thought was, has a great disaster before? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome.
So, us traveling through that cutscene where we were like going through the tunnel was us being like going through turbulent time, and his wishes to help her took us to the 500 years into the future to when her duel was supposed to end. The timey-wimey shit. This is some Doctor Who level shit.
You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
Hey, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto.
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future... She even factored my immaturity into her plan.
That's funny.
It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
Just because the cause and effect ended up a bit back to front doesn't mean you should have undervalued the part you played.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the... Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I said.
Makoto said the...
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder... Does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of Actually, no. Forget.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future.
I love that now the two of them can work together.
That, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key.
So then they can actually expand.
I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking forward.
We did it, chat.
Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm? You know, the one that the giant pillar smashed into. Paimon took a quick peek before we left last time. There was some kind of light coming from inside.
They basically give me another quest.
I think that's a little strange.
Ooh, check the video link. Alright, so hold on. So Yuri over on chat sent us this. 1 HP Beto versus Raiden Shogun, no damage. Food buffs. Not gonna lie, didn't realize Beto had a defensive. I'm gonna watch that on my time because that's almost an 8-minute video. But guys, we're gonna cut it here. I'm getting really tired. That was a lot of fun. I also didn't expect that to be that long. But we jumped from working with Nahida to that badassery with our girl I. That was a lot of fun. But as always, everybody, thanks for everybody that tuned in. I appreciate all of you. And I hope you guys had a good time. I really do. But I'm going to get out of here. Hold on 1 second. I'm hitting wrong buttons. Nobody heard that. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get some sleep. And we will continue with Sumeru next week. And don't worry, we're going to stick to Sumeru next week. I promise. So I will catch you guys on the next stream. As soon as I do this. That's the wrong button. Later, guys.